Hey everybody, over here at the lookout between Bethlehem City Hall and Bethlehem Public Library. We're looking out over the south side of Bethlehem after the first weekend of Musikfest 2015. Different scene right now as everything gets back down to the normal routine. Uh, just a quick wrap up. Uh, as you can check the articles from the coverage, especially of the opening at Levitt Pavilion, steel stacks, and the weekend started off on the south side where Musikfest kicked off with Arts Quest. I have no idea what the hell they were thinking, but they really with Arts Quest really blowing it and screwing it up by having one average at best cover band, Sunshine Symphony, and followed up by a decent cover band called Tower Suite, but opening up Musikfest at Levitt Pavilion, announcing it to the world, which apparently they forgot about that, even though they keep promoting it as, you know, people from around the world coming in. They really, like, just whoever thought of that one, they should have lost their job by now. That was just one of the dumbest moves in the history of Musikfest, honestly. But anyway, after that, things did start picking up Saturday. With Craig Thatcher again. A lot of people love him. I don't see why or how, but he has a huge following. He packed it out at Levitt Pavilion, and a typical wind down for the weekend over Levitt with Flamin' Harry, where thank you and a quick shout to a good friend of mine. Thank you. Even though I never heard of the band. Instead of being at Levitt Pavilion, I was over at the OAR show at the Sand Steel stage. Check the review on that one. Unbelievable. Okay, so, and as far as the what I promised in my post on my personal Facebook page, and please check the two articles as far as the alcohol control. Friday night, the north side, Musikfest is split between two sides, the north side and the south side. Main Street, under the bridge, you know, that area, and the south side around Levitt Pavilion. North side is the party side, south side is the more mellow side. Now, I spent most of the weekend, with the exception when I arrived, which was early, you know, in the afternoon, I spent the entire weekend on the south side of Levitt Pavilion just because of bands and people I knew. And a quick shout out to, I have to really special mention here to Chris Andrew and the crew at WXLV for giving the magazine one of two homes over Musikfest and bases of operations. And a special shout out to the Steel Pub. Definitely sure you stop by there. It is the best experience and the best local lineup, and probably the hardest working staff in the Lehigh Valley and at Musikfest. Trust me, you want to get over to Steel Pub this week. They'll have the bands even if it's raining, which the weather held out. Nature gave them a perfect weekend to start off with. Overcast. I feel a couple sprinkles right now, so yes, I'm all over the place with this. I'm making this up as I go. And also, the best food at Musikfest, as far as the dinner and regular food goes, the best food. Make sure you stop by the Wooden Match, because right in front you'll see a black marquee, a black sign that says Smoking Outlaw Barbecue. Eric Neath owns it. He's the one who does all who makes all the food. Definitely, I had a pulled pork sandwich. And I'll tell you what, it was $7. And I'll tell you what, it was worth every single penny of that $7. You get the best value here at Musikfest and the best tasting food at Smoking Outlaw. Make sure you stop by there. In the mood for some junk food, Chocolate Lab on Main Street. I don't know if they're gonna have it for the entire fest, but for Friday opening night, chocolate covered bacon. Trust me, you have got to try this if you've not tried chocolate covered bacon. It sounded a little gross and disgusting to me, but curiosity always gets the better of me, which is why I'm surprised I'm still alive at times. But definitely have to try, if they have it, try the chocolate covered bacon. And from the taste of their dark chocolate alone, definitely stop by the Chocolate Lab right next to Moravian Bookshop on Main Street. And definitely, if you're in the mood for some junk food, that is the place to go on the north and south side here at Musikfest. But just quick to wrap this one up, and put it in the books. Nature gave everyone a perfect weekend. They had a great turnout. Awesome band, wild bands, great bands. Culture Club, OAR. Preview night was double Duran. I mean, it was just, you could not have asked for better. And Musikfest is traditionally cursed with rain, which it's not really cursed. Try to get a 10-day festival in most areas without any rain. Good luck on that front. But anyway, some great bands coming up, including the surprise and kind of like throwing everybody off guard, Jerry Seinfeld. You have, again, thanks to that friend, I'm having a chance to see one of my top two favorites, Three Doors Down, ZZ Top coming up. A lot of great things happening here at Musikfest. But above everything else, attend Musikfest. Just be safe and be smart about it, all right? If you want to get hammered, you know what? Wait till you get back to home. Wait till you get back to your hotel, wherever you're staying. Or, honestly, if you're going to do heavy drinking here at Musikfest, at least be smart about it. Please don't drive, all right? Take care, everybody. Wrapping up the first weekend of Musikfest 2015. Michael Phoenix, founder of the magazine, here at the Lookout between City Hall and Bethlehem Public Library. Thank you very much for the support for over the past 2 years. I'll see you around later.